Hi guys, Michelle here with our weekly vlog. Today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of script writing. The importance of script writing is, or using a script for converting clients or prospects, is to keep you on track. Whether you're doing it over the phone or your sales process is face-to-face, if you're not using some sort of outline or structure, you can veer off the track and sales can be lost. It's no different to any of the other systems in your business. They're there for a reason. So I'm going to talk to you a bit about the different structure or different steps in delivering your pitch. Step one is your opening statement. The purpose of this is to get some interest from the prospect, from the person you're speaking to, such as, for example, if I was speaking to somebody, I might say, it's Michelle calling from Time to Bloom. We specialise in helping women in business with their client acquisition process. So it's framed in a way that is positive, and they're not going to say no thanks, not interested, because they don't fully know what it is I'm talking about. So a client acquisition process is a nicer way of saying sales. Part two would be the social proof. So after that statement, I would lead on with most women we speak to have told us that they're not quite comfortable with the sales process because they don't want to appear pushy or salesy, and it's not a skill that they're very strong in compared to their skills as a accountant, personal trainer, whatever it is their trade is. Can you relate to that? Okay, so we'll go back to the top. So it's Michelle calling from Time to Bloom. We specialise in helping women in business with their client acquisition process. Most women we speak to say that they're quite uncomfortable with the sales process. They don't want to appear salesy or pushy, and so those skills aren't as strong as as their skills as an accountant. Can you relate to that? So what you're looking for is an acknowledgement that there is an area of pain or an area that they would like to actually improve on. If they say yes, they can relate to that. The next section would be some exploration questions. So, for example, do you mind if I ask you a few questions to see if our program could actually help you with that problem? They will say yes. The questions are designed to open them up about where they are now and where they would like to be. So it might be, for example, what sort of percentage of your sales do you do, or your presentations do you convert at the moment? And let's say, for example, that was at 40%. Okay, and what would you like it to be? And they will probably say, 60 or 80%. What is it that's missing from your presentation at the moment? Where do you think it might be lacking, or where you might be sort of falling over a little bit there? And again, they'll answer that. So what you're looking for is their source of pain that you can then provide a solution to. So, which is the next step, so providing the solution. Now remember, when you're providing the solution, to talk about the benefits, not the features. Okay, so for example, with Time to Bloom, we have an online program that is self-paced, so being very busy, they can go through it at their own time. I'm always available with questions, but either via email or on the weekly webinars, so they can interact with the rest of the Facebook group, so they're not alone. They'll have somebody holding their hand every step of the way. Temperature testing is the next part. Temperature testing is a question designed to test if they're ready to commit, ready to move forward with you. So that might be, from what we've discussed so far, can you see how our program will help you become more comfortable with the sales process and therefore increase your conversion rate? If they say, yeah, no, that sounds fantastic, you're ready to move forward. If they say, yeah, maybe a little bit, then they're still not quite there. So you need to find out what's holding them back, what more information do they need, etc. That goes into probably more than the objection handling section, which is another whole section which we'll cover another day. So the next section then is going to the commitment, or as some people call it, the close. It is really the beginning of your relationship, so we'll call it the commitment to move forward. There are several different ways you can do that. The more options you give the person you're speaking to, the more confusing it becomes for them, and sometimes they can then not want to make a decision at all out of fear of making the wrong decision. So, for example, the alternative close is one of the most effective. It's my favourite that I always use. It makes it nice and simple for the client to choose between option A or option B. For example, I might say, okay, now we have a 6-week program, completely online, self-paced, or we have the silver version or silver package, which is the same as the bronze version, but you also get the weekly webinars. Which would you prefer? The other option is if they have said, oh, you know, the option B sounds good, the silver package, I might say, excellent, well, I can get you enrolled in that now. Would you prefer pay by Visa or MasterCard? So again, it helps with making a nice seamless transaction for them. All of this stuff is covered in a lot more detail in our programs. So check out the packages of which one might suit you guys. If you've got any questions, you're also welcome to email me or give me a call, and I'll be happy to go through the different options with you and see which one suits your needs, whether it be A or B. There's an alternate close for you. Have a great day, and I shall speak to you again soon. Bye.